Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you're anything like me, or honestly, literally anyone on the planet, you've got this built-in tendency to just stall. You know what I mean? We analyze the situation from every conceivable angle until we are absolutely paralyzed by overthinking. We get completely stuck on the comfortable architecture of planning, and we basically abandon the execution. It's like we convince ourselves that doing more research is the same thing as taking action. But let's be real, it's just a highly sophisticated form of procrastination. So today, we're breaking down the architecture of personal power. We're going to look at how to shatter that paralysis and actually design your life with intention. We'll explore the hidden mechanics behind why we hesitate, the foundational routines that literally build empires, and why the loudest voices, well, they're rarely the ones shaping the future. Let's get into it.
Are you waiting for the perfect moment? Seriously? Are you sitting there right now just waiting? Waiting for the perfect mindset to align? Hoping that this flawless confidence is just going to magically pop into your brain before you finally make your move or launch that project or have that tough conversation? Stop waiting.
Section 1. The illusion of readiness. Okay, let's dive into this.
We walk around carrying this paralyzing illusion that we need a perfect moment to begin. We constantly catch ourselves saying, I'll start when I feel a little more ready, when I have more money, or when the stars perfectly align. But here is the reality check. Action is what actually creates readiness. Repetition is the engine of confidence. The ultimate truth here is that fear, it disappears exclusively through movement. Think about it. You don't magically get confident just sitting alone in your room thinking about stepping into the ring. No, you step into the ring, you take a hit. You realize, hey, I survived that, and that is how you get confident. Your brain literally needs proof that you can handle the friction. It doesn't respond to hypothetical preparation, it responds to actual physical momentum.
Section 2. The Architecture of Destiny. Let's move to and see how this builds.
And this brilliantly illustrates how a future isn't just created overnight through some massive heroic effort that completely exhausts you. No way. It is compounded daily, step by step. Let's walk through the actual mechanics of how real transformation happens. It starts with just one small action: writing a single paragraph, doing a quick 10-minute workout, making one sales call. Then you repeat that small action, and it becomes a pattern, physically embedding itself into your nervous system. Now, every pattern repeated enough times solidifies into a brand new identity. At that point, you aren't just trying to read more, you are a reader. You aren't trying to get fit, you are an athlete. And finally, that identity becomes your destiny. You are quite literally building your future self brick by microscopic brick, removing the friction from the process until success just becomes your absolute default setting.
Change your habits, and you change your future. Take a second to really let that sink in. Powerful lives are built almost exclusively through mundane routines. It is rarely about grand, sweeping, one-time gestures that look amazing on a social media highlight reel. Honestly, those burn out so quickly. Real architecture is about the quiet, totally unglamorous discipline of what you choose to do at 7 a.m. every single day when absolutely no one is watching. It's the boring, repetitive consistency that actually moves the needle and constructs a life of true power and autonomy. Section 3. The Power of Silence. Now let's look at how true strength is actually carried and displayed. There is a really stark dichotomy in how humans handle their energy. Weakness constantly broadcasts itself, right? It talks constantly, always trying to convince the room of its value, just desperately seeking that external validation. Strength, however, strength observes. The essential paradigm shift we need to make here is realizing that silence is not emptiness. Society constantly teaches us to fear awkward silences, kind of pushing us to fill every single void with chatter. But true silence is absolute control. It's the conscious restraint and mastery of your own energy reserves. When you withhold your immediate reaction, you are essentially dictating the pace of the whole interaction. You aren't just handing your power away to whoever happens to be speaking the loudest.
So we end this explainer with a final thought. What will your actions build today? Are you going to stay trapped in the illusion of readiness, just waiting endlessly for a perfect moment that simply does not exist? Or will you take one small action right now, embrace the quiet discipline, and start intentionally architecting your destiny? The blueprint is entirely in your hands. The materials are sitting right in front of you. It's time to start building.